Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Officer Cadet Nur Amalia binti Saupi 2230724. For today's video, I will discuss and explain about the diplomatic notes in addressing the importance of early prevention of the H1N1 virus in the context of lessons learned from COVID-19. Hello everyone, before we start, let's think about a few questions. First, what are diplomatic notes? Second, what should be included in diplomatic notes? And thirdly, how to write a diplomatic note. A diplomatic note is an unsigned diplomatic note equivalent to an oral statement that is recorded. It is written in third person and not signed by an official but certified with an official stamp. These notes serve as official channels for requests, protests, protocol information, and cover letter for memorandums or reminders for responses. Types of diplomatic notes: verbal notes, personal note, circular note, collective note, and note of protest. Other forms of diplomatic message: ID memo, memorandum, manifesto, and ultimatum. Next, what should be included in diplomatic notes? Firstly, we must have a heading and reference details. Second, recipient information. Third, subject line and salutation. Fourth, body such as tone and language. Fifth, certification, attachment, and closing. And last but not least, signature and seal, which is included in general protocols. And lastly, how to write diplomatic note. First, we must have to write the heading and reference detail. For example, in this diplomatic note, Ministry of Foreign Affairs and reference to Malaysia, WHO, and the date of the diplomatic note is making. Next, put a receipt information in your diplomatic note. For example, in this diplomatic note, to His Excellency Dr. Trinus Electron, Director General World Health Organization WHO, Geneva, Switzerland, and the subject of diplomatic note is addressing the importance of early prevention of the H1N1 virus in the context of lessons learned from COVID-19. Next, subject line must be clearer, like I explained before just now. Addressing in importance of early prevention of the H1N1 virus in the context of lessons learned from COVID-19. Next, you need to put a salutation, which is you need to explain on what grounds am I writing and the purpose of the note. Like I just write in my diplomatic note, I have a honor to extend my highest regard and appreciation to you, the World Health Organization, for unwavering commitment to global health security. And I will explain why I choose this subject. Next, for the body, you need to explain each paragraph with selected main point. Like for my diplomatic notes, lesson learned from COVID-19, such as importance of early detection and surveillance, which is COVID-19, highlighted the critical role of robust surveillance system in detecting outbreak early, strengthening influenza surveillance network, integrating advanced genomic screening, and fostering data sharing among the countries are essential steps to identify emerging H1N1 strains promptly. Second, public awareness and education, which is I explained about the public understanding is really important to the pivotal during the COVID-19 pandemics. Thirdly, equitable vaccine distribution. COVID-19 underscored the challenges of ensuring equitable vaccine access, and a coordinated international strategy supported by WHO, COVAX initiative, and other mechanisms. It is critical to guarantee that H1N1 vaccines reach all population, particularly in low and middle income countries. Fourth, preparedness and rapid response, which is needs to be robust preparedness plans, was the evident during the COVID-19 responses that country must update their influenza plans and conduct the regular simulation exercise and invest in a rapid response capacities to address H1N1 outbreak effectively. And lastly, the second main point is recommendation for strengthening H1N1 prevention, for example, to enhance immune system. Secondly, innovative vaccine development. Thirdly, equity in resource allocation. And lastly, conclusion. Certification, attachment, and closing is really important to your diplomatic note to ensure the reader or the person you want to send understood what you want from them. And lastly, signature and seal with general protocol in your right paper in diplomatic notes. That's all. Thank you.